What's going on, everyone? Gig Accountant here. My name is Naz, and I'm a licensed CPA in the state of New Jersey. I'm also a gig economy worker working on food delivery platforms such as Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates. Referral links are down below. If you want to sign up, you can get a bonus. So today I'm here with a fresh haircut and with this fresh video, and I wanted to give you a post-mortem, for 1 week post-mortem of my switch of regions within the Grubhub platform. So far it's been pretty good, a good experience. As I had mentioned before, I drive more miles, but in general the payouts are bigger. Why are the payouts bigger? For two reasons. There's more miles, more distance between the food, restaurants and the customer, so I get additional payment per mile. In addition to that, people tend to tip here more because in the New Brunswick region there's a lot more college students. College students often will tip less or not at all, and sometimes that's the case here too. But it seems like I tend to get bigger tip offers. But overall, I guess the pay has come out to be the same. But this region that I am currently switched to, it's more of a leisure drive. It's less densely populated, and it's a little bit less stressful feeling, a stressful experience driving it. So far I like it. The one downside I don't like it so much is it's harder to get hours on the block hours. There are less time slots to select from. There are less time slots available. So for instance, in the New Brunswick region, there was time slots for 1 hour time slots every hour, and for sometimes every half hour. Not a half hour, but there'd be for instance 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and then they'll also have 1:30 to 2:30, 2:30 to 3:30, 3:30 to 4:30. The time slots here in the Raritan region is different. The time slots is 1 hour and a half or 2 hour time slots mainly, from what I see. And there's just less time slots available overall. And it's not as easy to get those precise hours that you want to select. So for instance, I want to do 6 to 9. I'm not able to get 6 to 9 straight. There'll be maybe a 5 to 6:30, and then a 7 to 9:30, and I won't be able to. So I'm not able to get 6 to 9 straight. There's just not that selection available, and I can't get it to 9 because there's just not that selection available neither. So that's kind of a downside of this region that I have noticed. The other downside is that the region is a lot more vast. There's an attached part of it, which is the Flemington township that is attached to this region, and really makes it a huge region. From one end to the other, it's over 25 miles. For instance, I was dropping off at Liberty Corner, which is one side of the region, which is far in of itself. And then I got a Taco Bell offer for 25 miles away for an $8 payout. And the problem is that Grubhub doesn't compensate you for the miles to the restaurant. So the Taco Bell was 25 miles away, but I'm not getting paid for that 25 miles. I only get paid from the pickup at the restaurant to the customer. And from pickup to the customer, it's only 5 minutes, a 5-minute drive. So really not worth it. So that was the one thing that was really giving me a huge headache about this region. But I was able to resolve it. I was able to remedy that situation. What I did was I went ahead and reached out to my driver specialist and asked them to remove me from that Taco Bell located in the Flemington township. And since then, my experience here in this region has completely transformed. It's become a lot better, a lot more bearable, because that one Taco Bell restaurant was making this region unbearable, let me tell you. Because when I would get there, it would be the only restaurant that was ordering from there. Then I'd have to come all the way back. It's over half an hour drive to get back. So yeah, it'd be 15 to 25 miles out, depending on where I was in the region. So that one thing, eliminating that one Taco Bell, completely transformed my experience here in this region. So that's the one. Yeah, that was fantastic. It was great. I mean, if you could just eliminate that one restaurant, and that's something I would recommend to you guys. If there's like one restaurant that's giving you a huge headache, go ahead and eliminate it and see what happens, how it shakes out. Maybe it will just like transform your entire experience. Hey, why not? And the other issue, the issue was that it was the only restaurant in that area that would give offers. So once I got there, there'd be nothing else left. There'd be nothing else there. So I had to drive back. And then I would have to take adjustment pays. I would have to take the minimum guarantee, which is $13 per hour, which is not bad, but it's losing Grubhub money too. It's not just me, because all in all, it would take me like an hour and a half to like do that order. I have half an hour to get there. Then I get there, and the Taco Bell would not have the order prepared, because they don't prepare the order until you actually get there and tell them that you're there. Until you click arrived, and then I have to take it to the customer, and then take over another half an hour to come back. It comes out to be an hour and a half of time that you could have been making other deliveries more local. So, and it really was boggling my mind why they even included that area, the Flemington Township, as attachment to the Raritan region. But thinking about it now, it kind of makes sense that it's due to the partnership that Grubhub has with Grubhub, or Grubhub has the partnership that Taco Bell holds with Grubhub. They wanted that area to have coverage, even though there's not enough for that region to be on its own, or for that area to be on its own or attached to another region. So they had to attach it as an ancillary to the Raritan region, just so that there would be some coverage there, so that Taco Bell would be serviced. And I guess that makes sense for Grubhub, but it just doesn't make sense to work that region and for the drivers. And I feel bad, because I wanted to help Grubhub. It was just ridiculous. It was just killing me. It was just like making my life working in this region miserable. It made me want to transfer back to the New Brunswick region. But now that I've canceled it, it's been good so far. I'm going to have to continue to experience as I've mentioned, the one downside is the fact that it's hard to get the time slots that you want. I'm going to try to get to Premier Driver. Right now I am Pro Driver. I'm at 94% acceptance rate. So I just missed it by that 1%. Maybe next week I'll be able to get Pro Driver and see how my experience is. But hey, even yesterday I wasn't able to get on the block. But fortunately, like when the time came for my normal time, someone dropped and I was able to jump on. And even before my block started, I started receiving orders. So we'll see how this really plays out. All right, that's all I got to say about my experiences so far. This 1 week postmortem of switching regions. I'll keep you guys posted and updated as to what my experience are going forward. All right, guys, have a great day. Happy hustling. Go get that money and go get that honey. All right, peace.